Friends, I'm Dr. Shoaib Shahid. I was sharing with you what are the main principles in mental health in the Quran or in the Islam. You know, this book has the knowledge right from the pre, I may say, conception till the death, and after the death on the day of judgment, and the whole process in which we have social interaction and we are creating various kind of relationship. So this book is full of those principles, that how you should behave, child parent should relation in what way, husband and wife relation, your neighbor, your friends, and what are the rights of a woman in marriages, what are the property right, mean all from A to Z, our social interaction, how we should have the various kind of contract, and in everything you should involve that these are the principles given by Allah, your God, and where if you are following it, He is happy you are following it. And beside that, you should pray to Him regularly, because He has given you health, wealth, these sources, life, and all these facilities. You cannot create by yourself. For God's sake, you just think about those people who is born blind. What is his life? And those who are quite young, stout, and they have an accident, they become blind, or there's some, organs are cut off, and they cannot see. Some have a hearing problem, some have stomach problem. Every person has some biological kind of problem throughout his life. So, when human nature is very strange. When he is given these sources, he forget what is the use of. He is like a spoiled child. But when he is in trouble, then say, oh, something happened, I should see that person, that person. Then they have made their own people, religious people. You should go to that saint, you should go to that peer, you should go to that this person, he will pray for you, and this and that. God says, listen, I have connection with you right from your birth till death with you. Your ruh is connected with me. You should call me, and I'm your God, and I will help you, and I'm listening, I'm kind, I'm a forgiver, and I am a helper to mankind. But you should pray to Him, and you should be alert that you can be in any time of trouble. So taqwa means you should be very obedient, righteous people. You should be obey your head, and afraid of that something may not happen due to my this misbehavior, misconduct. So you should have always fear of that final authority, because those nation, those whom where there is a discipline, there is authority, there is a law, they are healthy kind of children, they are very disciplined kind of children. So these books give you how to discipline yourself. How should we afraid of your God, that He has given the book, and He will call to question. You cannot say that nobody help me. The books are there. You should read it. For every problem, there is a solution. So these are man-made solution problem. So in that respect, they are looking what is the resolution. Resolution is from these books. So taqwa means they are always obedient. They are all scared that authority is there. They are very obedient kind of person. They are committed person. They hold their God. Oh Lord, help me. When the way he cry and he call his God, and then the God blesses him from various kind of sources. So all these sources which you are finding, these are the various kind of steps to go toward it. Suppose if I have analysis my own personality, my own self, from where I come, what was my parent, what was the village where I was born, my parents were not so educated, how I come to this situation, how I supersede my all friends in a college, in university, and then came over here abroad, and how I would be able to do all these things. Where were the sources? It was written that if you will work hard, you are honest, God will give you. So taqwa means you should control yourself and never do the wrong thing, because there is an authority who is going to call to question. So on the day of judgment, when these people come, they say, oh man, you opened this book, see what time you have done this thing, and what is the punishment for this. You are knowing it. You are knowing you did this blunder mistake. You have raped some woman. you have done a bank robbery, you have make various kind of condition to kill and crush the people, because you are in power and you can do everything, like a journal, like a chief justice, like a big man, like the I may say the man of the show. So in this respect, keep in mind, everybody is within it as a human being. They have worldly time, these are powers, and they are blind in power. When a person is in blind in power and he has money, he become arrogant. He doesn't care about anything. He walk and talk like this way. He cry and shout on other people. He kill and crush the poor people. The poor nations are at the mercy of these big powers. So what is happening? On the day of judgment, they have to face this thing, because there were so many big empires like Roman Empire and Greek time and this time or that time. All has gone with the wind. So please keep in mind, that authority is there. People come, people go. So you should afraid of him. He is your creator, he is your master. He will call to question what you have done. I give you insight, what you are doing, because nobody is seeing me and you did this sin. So Allah says you should be very careful in that respect. And I listen to your problem, but those who are obedient, he check them and he give them, bless them more and more. Those who are obedient to God, they are happy whatever he's given. So one of the principles in Islam is see the positive things to enjoy the life. What you have been given, others do not have it. They are at the mercy of circumstances. A person cannot see, he cannot walk, he has stomach problem, he has a headache, he cannot sleep at night. And then say, God, thank you very much. At least I can think, walk, talk, I can do this thing. But if you knowingly do something wrong, then you should be very careful. He says, I listen to your pain and suffering, but I'm very hard and I give a very worst kind of punishment. You made so many gods. You are disobedient to my kingdom. This is my kingdom, universe. You made your own theory that he is a children, he is a this and that, and he can see his children, we can take something from it. God says, I am unique. I have created this universe, and I am not going to listen to any person. I am going to see what was his intentions. It was good or bad. Was he doing it consciously or unconsciously? And he was knowing it still while he was doing, and he was not afraid of me. No, you will be given that punishment. At that time, God says, these people say, God give us a time. If I go this time, I will vary between this and this and that. Again, as I told you before, there is no reverse in that system. Now you face the show. Say that on that day, those who are disobedient, kafir, don't believe on the God and his authority, disobeyed him, do not pray to him, do not pay back what he has given to you in day-to-day life, they would be in trouble. And say there is kafir, there is mushrik, non-believer, having so many gods, they will come one by one and their faces will be black and eyes will be blue, and one can see easily that these are the people on which the God has a crush.